And what you guys need to understand is that this body works on microelectricity. We need microelectricity for this body to work in an optimal way. And we can only get microelectricity from live food. And what do I call live food? It's fruit, vegetables, legumes, grains, nuts, and seeds. And why do I call them live food? Let's say, for example, you've got this green banana. If you leave it there, after a couple of days, it's become yellow, right? And if nobody eats that banana, after a week, 10 days, only then the rotting process starts. So you can see that the banana is alive. It was green, yellow, and ready to rot. This is a picture of a sweet potato. I took that picture 2 weeks after I bought it. But what can you notice? You can see that there are growth on it, which means that the sweet potato is not dead, it's still living. You can take seed from a fruit, you put that in the soil, the tree will grow, will bear fruit. But on the contrary, when you look at animal products, as soon as the animal dies, the rotting process starts immediately. Not after 3 days, not after a week, but straight away the rotting process starts. You cannot take, for example, a piece of chocolate, you put that in the soil and expect a tree full of chocolate to grow. No. This is a living body. You've got living bodies. How can you feed a living body with dead food? This dead food has got no life energy. They can only produce diseases and death. And for people who are Christians, if you look in the Bible, in Genesis 1:29, it said that God gave us fruit and vegetables. He didn't say meat, fish, chicken. He said fruit and vegetables. And I've applied that in my life, and I've seen tremendous changes. Like I said, in 2016, I was overweight. I was suffering from high blood pressure. I had massive headaches every day or every other day. And in fact, I had to have some paracetamol in my wallet because the headache was so severe. I was having dandruff, chest pain, back pain, abscesses, joint pain, and my weight was 100 kilos or 15.5 stone. But when I decided to take all this bad food away and replace them with live food, my health and my life was completely transformed, as you can see for yourself. So within 9 months, I was able to lose 5.5 stone. And needless to say that all my chronic diseases went away. No high blood pressure, no dental problems, because I used to go to the dentist maybe every 2 to 3 months. But now for the past 5 years, I've not been to the dentist just once, just because all the mercury feeling that I had, my body was able to get rid of that and have some better feelings. So you can see for yourself that by following this, you're going to have a dramatic transformation. And if you go on my website, I've got a program where I teach people how to lose weight and how to maintain their health. And when you eat this way, you're going to dramatically slow down your aging process. Most people, when they see me, they think that I'm in my late 20s, but I'm actually 52. And if you look in this slide, I'm 19, I'm 52, there's practically not much difference. And I remember a couple of months ago, I went to the pound store to buy a small knife, and I went to the till to pay, and the lady told me that she's not going to sell that to me. Because I was less than 25, and she had to call the manager. I told her, do you know how old I am? She said, I said, I'm 52. She said, doesn't matter, I need to call the manager. She didn't believe me. And I've had a lot of people as well do the same. And this is me and my wife. And as you can see, she was overweight. Her weight was 109 kilos or 17 stone. And when she embraced this plant-based nutrition, it was a massive transformation for her as well, as you can see for yourself. She was able to lose 7 stone. And like I told you, you want to slow down your aging process, this is the way. As you see, my wife, she's 48. And the beauty of this is that when you lose weight in a natural way, you are not left with hanging skin or loose skin. But when you go through the knife, or you do very hard physical exercises, you lose weight so rapidly that your body cannot keep up, and you are left with hanging skin or loose skin, which will require more operation and more money. And I've got my son, he had eczema for 11 years. We've seen doctors, they prescribe all sorts of creams, but there were no changes. But when we adopted this plant-based nutrition, it only took 2 weeks for his entire eczema to disappear completely. 11 years on medication, no changes. 2 weeks on plant-based nutrition, everything is gone. And this is my brother. His weight was 103 kilos or 16 stone. He was suffering from high blood pressure, he was pre-diabetic, and he had the psoriasis for 8 years. And the psoriasis is a skin condition. And the doctor told him that he would have that for the rest of his life. But when I introduced him to this plant-based nutrition, there was a massive transformation for him as well, as you can see for yourself. He was able to lose 5 stone, and all these chronic diseases went away, and especially the psoriasis that the doctor told him that he would have for the rest of his life. And like I told you, you want to slow down your aging process, this is the way. As you see, my brother is here. So you can see the power of nutrition, where you can reverse your condition with no medication. I repeat, with no medication. And since I've been on this plant-based nutrition, for the past 6 years, I've not been sick a single day. Not even the cold, the flu, the cough, nothing. And for all these years, I've not taken a single pill. So the human mechanism is very resilient, but you just have to put it in the right internal condition. It's possible to live a disease-free life.